Hello everyone, welcome back to Triumph Trust FX channel. If you are a new person here, please do well to subscribe to this channel. It's free, totally free, and turn on the notification bell to be notified anytime we upload a new video. And thank you so much for everyone who has been watching my videos and liking and leaving comments. I also encourage you to continue to watch, like and share the videos. Then today we are going to be looking at the review of the trades we took this week and the analysis of what we are looking out for in the next week. So let's get started. Last week, if you remember, I was talking about GBP NZD when I saw this particular setup here. So I mentioned that I was expecting that price would pull down a bit and continue upward. Then on the return, we'll look for our setup because I was seeing a kind of formation that is relative to my strategy being formed here. And I also did say that even if price will not reject from anywhere before getting to this zone, I will look for a buy if I see my setup, but if not, I will allow it to break down. So I was watching GBP NZD for over the week, and this is what happened. There was no setup for a buy for me, and price actually dropped down and created this move. So there was no trade taken on this GBP NZD. So this is a trade we took on the 10th, which is on Thursday. So we saw this price rejecting from this demand zone and also rejecting from the 50 exponential moving average. So after the rejection, we used the 5 minutes to take an entry as price closed above the 13 exponential moving average, and this was the result. It gave us 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, right? So that was that for this trade. Then on AUD card, I also talked about AUD card on my last video and analysis, and we expected that price would get to this point, then we'll take a buy, or if this wouldn't hold, then we expect to take a buy from here. But over the week, price pulled away and took out this high, so making the setup invalid. So there was no trade for AUD card over the week. Then I did mention AUD JPY as well during my analysis last week, and this is the result. This trade, we took this entry at this refined order block, and price took us out at 15 pips. So there was this trade. AUD JPY was a loss. Then at the same time, we also talk about CAD JPY. On CAD JPY, as soon as price got to the zone, we took our entry, and this was the result of the trade. It dropped back to this demand zone and support zone. So this was a successful trade, giving us up to almost 1 to 4 here. Then Euro USD happened on Friday, which was yesterday. So we saw that price was continually dropping until when it got to this point, we started seeing price creating lower lows, and our indicator, the TDI indicator, was giving us higher highs, as in was giving us it was ascending while price was descending. So after the third divergence, seeing that from here price pushed down here, but there was a push up on the indicator giving us a divergence, we waited until after the Asian section, and as price closed above the 13 exponential moving average, we took our entry, and this trade gave us 1 to 2 before dropping. So our first take profit was hit here, then 1 to 2 was our second take profit, then 1 to 3 was our third take profit, but price gave us 1 to 2 and pulled back down. Then the same thing happened on GBP USD. GBP USD price, the same thing that happened on Euro USD. As price was descending, we saw divergences being formed on the indicator. So as soon as price closed above this the 13 exponential moving average, we took a buy entry, and this actually gave us a complete expectation 1 to 3. So this was when price has already smashed 1 to 2, and we're hoping it will get to 1 to 3. Price pulled back a bit and continue up and strike our final take profit. That was also a profitable trade. Then we also had NZD card, the same thing, price dropping and started forming higher. So price continued to create lower lows here, and on our indicator it was creating higher highs. This was a perfect setup for divergence, and we waited for this candle to close above the 13 exponential moving average, and as it did, we took our entry, and this was the result. So this actually gave us up to 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So it was also a successful trade. Then on Volatility 75, we had some scalping trades on Volatility. This was a setup. We took a buy here after we saw that the 13 exponential moving average crossed above the 50 from this support. Then we took a buy. Our first take profit was hit. This was another scalping trade that we had on Volatility 75. Alright, so all those setups, most apart from the AUD JPY, CAD JPY, and AUD card that was posted on the general Telegram group, all other setups were shared, plus others were shared in the mentorship group. So if you want to grab all of the opportunity, all the trades, all the setup, all the trades will take, you need to join the mentorship group. All the explanation I will give on my analysis here, I will post to the general group. But other setups that will come, I may post some and may not post. So, but most of the setup, all the setups we trade are shared and discussed on the mentorship group. So if you want to join the mentorship group, you can contact me. When you join my free Telegram group, you can contact me. My username is on the description of this video below, and even if you join the Telegram group, the free Telegram group link is also on the description of this video. So next week we'll be looking at the setup that is ripe already for us, that is ready. We have seen that is a probable setup that has a high probability of trading, is this GBP JPY on 4-hour time frame. Remember, this analysis is not a general Forex analysis. It is based on my strategy, one of the strategies that I trade. Alright, so on GBP JPY we saw this impulsive move to the upside. Price dropped with an impulsive move, pulled back up, could not take out this high, but it dropped and take out, breaking structure here, then as far as taking out this low. So we are expecting that price will gradually move back to this zone, as from this green line up to this level or to this top. Then we'll take a sell. So when price gets to this zone, we'll look for our setup. But if price did not give us any setup before getting to this marked zone on the 15 minutes time frame is this zone. So this, when price hit here, we're going to take a sell. So we're going to take a sell at 157.520 on GBP JPY. So that is where we're going to take our sell, and our stop loss is going to be here. Then if this fails, then definitely we'll be hoping to take another sell entry at this point. Then our stop loss will be at this point. So hopefully we're expecting that price will reject and drop down from this level. So that is what we're looking at on GBP JPY. AUD JPY gives us the same setup. AUD JPY gives us the same setup, but right now we are not convinced yet. We want this price to continue down a bit. We want it to drop up to this zone, then pulling back to this level can take a sell. So for this, we are not very sure on this one here, so we have not decided if we are going to take any trade. If we are going to take any trade from it, we want the price to continue to still drop below. So the main setup we're looking at for is GBP JPY. So while in the course of next week, if we have more setups, we'll post on the general Telegram group. The link to that group is on the description of this video below. All right, I wish you all the best and thanks for watching.